Hello, all you wonderful people out there. I want you all to see my new light setup at the same time. Oh, that is, man, that will never get old. That entry music will never, ever, ever get old, y'all. This shit is scary, bro. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I think y'all should, or, well, no one's watching yet, so I'm just gonna sit here for a bit. Actually, no, we're just gonna start a new game.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Oh. Great. Hold on, let me just tweak the audio real quick. I'll show death hints because there's gonna be some parts. Starting a new game. Journal. Notes. Well, what did I write? Mementos? Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Oh, what? Oh, that's commentary. Okay. We have no tinderboxes. No, nothing. Everything is blocked off, too. Now with really good headphones, that would have scared the shit out of me. Which is good. Looks like a nice fireplace. I could throw that very far to the size of that chair, dude. Just, you know, I'm Daniel, I'm tired, you know. Go up, 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 up. Keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh shit. I'm entering a huge mistake. Oh, piss off. Alright, so let's see, what is my sanity? Crystal clear, all is good. Okay, now what's my sanity? Okay. So Daniel obviously does not like the dark. Alright, there's the clothing. Yeah. Enter this was all one of this. Shit. Hey. It's okay. It was well lit, and now it's just like not well lit at all. What the fuck? At least there's some light in here. Come on, Daniel, just get yourself up. Slight headache, of course. Alright. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. This place is just great at fucking... doors and shit. Okay, what's going on, man? Alright, so I still have a slight headache. Alright. Liquid trail leads to this room. Oh, there's the lantern. Oh, there it is. There it is. Head is pounding, hands are shaking. Great. And I don't have that much oil. So we're going to conserve as much of it as we possibly can. For the tinder box. Tinder boxes are good. Good, good, goody. Slight headache. That's much better. A little tinder box right there. There's barely any. Use that oil now.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Why did I drink whatever I drank in the first place? Why did I do that? So I'm gonna try and conserve as much lantern as I can. As much oil as I can, at least. So that's good. Where's this fucking place?
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Oil. There we go. We don't need our lantern right now. Seems pretty safe in here, so far at least. Check out this right here. Laboratory. I believe this is to the one open without a key. Oh yeah, triangles for mementos. Find the key to the wine cellar. That is not a nice place. The wine cellar is not a good place at all. Traveling to Dover meant going through Sunderbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with the neglect of family. This place. I don't remember there ever being anything down here. Forge for chemicals are needed to continue. Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid.
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
There's a save point. Good place. Save points are always good. Alright. That. So this room right here is pretty well lit. Let's just keep it that way. So I'm missing some ingredients, and we have to go to the wine cellar and go get the ingredients. So we're gonna get ourselves the ingredients, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to have funny camel. I ain't going outside today. Who's that? Who's probably nothing? Budge. Yeah, I'm guessing I need like a hammer for that shit. There's broken big ass wooden beams. Box just sitting there. Look at that. Cute. Another door that won't budge. Archives. I almost said archives. It's archives. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear. She too would be punished. That sucks. Fucking place is just no good. This place is just no good.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Alright. Daniel went a little crazy when he went down to that little field trip, I guess you could say. From, you know, it's a fireplace without any firewood or anything that would remotely even be close to use for fireplace. Catalog. I don't know what that noise is. Whatever it is creepy as hell. Nope. Yeah.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Okay, somehow I got out. Surprisingly. Wait, no, come out. And get in, do that. Do that. The fuck was that shit? Broke that thing and it was just like like it had a fucking orgasm or something. Do you believe it, Teres? Haha. Hey look, there's a tinderbox in here. My sanity at slight headache. Yeah. My phone opens locked. Mementos. Chemical ingredients have been removed from the laboratory to the wine cellar. The door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Maybe, maybe not. Why would you need to go to the history room, though? That was a monster noise. For sure, a monster noise. I can't turn that on? It's my last tinderbox. Now I gotta use my lantern. That's effed.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us. Especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
The servants. Well, why is your sanity so low? What the hell was that?
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away. unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Yeah. That's the story of how we found the fragment of the and must find a new way out of this area, of course. Fragile but not breakable by hand. Let's use this roll of paper then. Throw it at the wall. Of course I didn't do anything. There, this is strong enough. Boom! There we go.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Okay. There is some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. There's also some sort of mysterious monster near the local history room. Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back to the time of 30 years. Word is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark schemes do they follow? Of course. Well then what did open? Oh, this opened. If I pick up this key, something's gonna trigger, so I'm just gonna try to step off the can from here and I have no tinder boxes. That's cheeks. Seems broken, and you're not going to take any mementos. You're not going to take any mementos on that? We have a bunch of oil. We have been consuming it very well, so. Alright. Anything else in here? Doesn't seem to be. Oh, I saw that. I think it's not real. I don't think it's real. Thing's completely closed. Whoa! Shit, there it was. Right there. Fucking poofers, man. I hate them. Well, there's the monster trigger. Okay, I'm not very conserving my lantern oil that well. So yeah, let's see if we find any more tinder boxes in here or something. Around the lines of the tinder box. Man, are you serious? No one is seriously no one is doing it yet? Hold on, I need to get some people to join. Whatever. I'll just go. The wine cellar is a terrible. It was done. The men said the tomb had been revealed. Tin Hanan all awaits. Grins the toothless foreman. Oh yeah, this is the wine cellar. This is the wine.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.